Hey guys, Tim here. Welcome back to Montana. Switching gears a little bit from Jeep content today to something I'm very excited about. So, a package just arrived. So if you can't tell, I'm a little under the weather. I got a trip coming up, so I'm trying to rest today. But these came in and I had to crack them open. So these, you send them your VIN or your paint code, and they send you, it did send stickers. Got some nice stickers here. Cool. Just talking about paint and paint variants. Of course, even if they mix it perfect, my paint could be faded. There could be all sorts of variations. So it's assembled, you say, obviously not made here, but the team is in America. They're in Chicago, I believe. Ooh. Feels heavy. You know, heavy for me is good, right? Ooh, I can see it through the wrap already. Ooh, okay, cool. Very cool. I noticed a little bit of branding on the plastic. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, that paint color looks great. These I went with black frosted, and I went with amber. I know white's kind of cool, but I wanted amber, especially if I end up doing cab lights eventually. I wanted the amber to match up. I just think it looks good and not, you know, I'm not going for like SEMA wow build. I want like OEM plus. And these also have a nice switchback animation to them, so when we get plugged up and in there, we're good. And I know why they're heavy too, because they're power fold. There's several install options as far as wiring. And then obviously, if you don't have power fold and you need power fold, they need to send you a switch. So let's see what's in here. It's nice that it's a GM switch. Power fold and adjust left and right. That'll be nice. All right, well, it's overcast and the truck is dirty from running around in the mud yesterday. But paint color is pretty close. I think it's even out here, but let's see. It's gonna look good. I really like this touch here. I know it's just a small little branding, but it's nice and it's not obtrusive. And, you know, Boost Auto didn't tell me to say anything. There's no obligation in the video. They just sent it out and said, hey, make a video and join them. So with that said, they seem like super nice folks. Small business in America. Definitely want to support that. So go check them out if you want. And I can't wait to get these installed, man. It's going to be like a week for me, but it'll be like the next clip for you. Now, this is something I wanted to do a while ago, but I did not want to paint them and deal with, you know, the type of paint finish that I'm able to produce. But the new mirrors, we'll take a look at them here in a second, are going to be a serious upgrade. They're not made in America, but they're made in Taiwan, which is definitely better than China. But they make mirrors. They've got some sweet running boards. They've got some running lights and some other stuff. They did an awesome job with the paint match on here. Paint looks fantastic. So if you got a show truck or, you know, a nice truck, this is gonna fit in good. Granted, I'm sure they picked the exact right color too. There's always gonna be variation. This truck's had out in the sun for 7 years or 6 years. So that'll do it too. So if you're looking for exact step-by-step, Boost Auto has all the information you need. They got videos on how to install the mirrors. They got videos on the wiring harnesses, so check those out. I didn't take the door panel off in this truck yet. I took it off on the Tahoe, so it's a little different. And I've had the problems with this door lock too, so I think I'm gonna come in here and see what's going on, why the knob isn't connected. Whatever you wanna call it. What is that thing? Knob? Latch? This is sketch. Yeah, there we go. Man, these plastic clips always worry me. It's supposed to come off. There it is. All right. Oh, dropped a screw. Oh yeah. This is why that door lock thing is broken. It broke here. Someone broke it off. It's been that way since I had the truck. Yeah, I'm gonna get some JB Weld. See if we can't do something about that. All right, I've got it boogered up with JB Weld to see if that holds. I'm having memories of when I put tow mirrors on the Tahoe. All right, now we're getting to the good stuff. Getting to the fun part now. This pulls away. That's it. There we go. Oh, I see. Look at this. Okay, so on the Tahoe, it was just this little triangle here. It's the whole door trim panel. Come over here and hold this mirror. You gotta hold it. You're not gonna be able to hold it right now, but what's gonna happen is I'm gonna take these bolts out and we're gonna just hold it so it doesn't fall out, and I'll come over there and help you, all right? Yeah. Once I get the bolts out, just hang on to it. Just hold it. It won't really fall. Just hold it. And I will come over there. Side. Just see if there's something sticking.
Yeah.
Is there anything holding it back?
No.
There we go.
Yep, that's it.
Cool. Whenever you find dirt when you're doing this stuff, it's a good opportunity to just take a second and clean it. Alright, just hold it just like that, right? You got it? Oh, it's amazing, right? It changes the feel of the truck.
Yeah.
Cool. Not yet. We'll do it later. Cool. Thanks, bud. This connection looks plug and play, but I am going to check the wiring video because I don't know what I have to wire yet. So the door is not done on the inside. I just want to compare mirror to stock non-painted. I mean, I think that's great. So in Montana, everything's dusty, everything's dirty, so forgive the dust. I mean, it must be necessary because I spend the money on time and design for these clips, but it seems kind of crazy. So here's the old switch. It was just left, right mirror and adjust and nothing else. You want to watch me break these on camera? Success, not broken. Maybe I'll clean this up and put this on eBay. Nice. Nice. Okay. I just watched the wiring video and I don't know that I need to do anything with this. I think this is if you did not have tow mirrors and did not have turn signals on them. So let's give it a shot and just see how it works. I'm hopeful because all the harnesses seem to have the right pins, but you never know if it's like missing a wire within the actual clip. It'd be awesome if this is plug and play because then I'm done. See if I can get the door lock back on. Have the door lock all there. We'll see if that holds. So I think the trick is to start here and kind of cantilever it up into here. Around the door. My back is. Alright, so make sure this rubber seal is over the door. Alright, I got it wired up and I'm not going through that hassle of putting this on, so let's test it. I can adjust the mirror. Oh yeah, it works. Oh yeah, that works. And it looks good. Alright, let me get this back together. We'll do the other side and take a look at all its features. So the door lock was a total fail. Maybe if I let, you see it? Maybe if I let it set up, it would have been fine, but you know what? I gotta go to the junkyard this weekend anyway, look for some Jeep stuff, so maybe I'll go see if they got a door and tear it apart and get that lock mechanism. Alright, that's a future Tim problem. Let's get back to the fun stuff. I'm using my big brain here and not detaching everything. I'm just going to detach this clip and pull this back and do here. Because we don't need to do switches, so if you can prop it up. I've got my official GM door card prop. And that will hopefully be plug and play. Alright, my son's got the honor of pulling the plastic off. The best part, do it slowly. There you go. Gotta do it slowly. There it is. Official when the plastic comes off. Nice. All right, pull them out. All right, they don't really have a positive detent out there, which I don't really like if I'm being honest. It reminds me of the aftermarket mirrors I got for my other truck, but it's okay. Let's see how they hold up. They look nice, they feel nice. All right, well, now it means I gotta wash the truck. But in the daylight, looks pretty good. All right, ice possible. Uh-oh, temperature sensors. That's interesting. It thinks it's negative 40 right now. I like it. All right, truck's been restarted a couple times and temperature is working, so maybe just had to calibrate something. Well, I did get the truck washed. Went to go see Mission Impossible instead, and didn't want to pay for wash. I was gonna get it. I was gonna power wash it. Oh, looks like I got a headlight out too. It's kind of going on the way home. Let me see if I can knock it. Yeah, it's that. So it's mooring motos I could put in like 4 years ago. They're kick the bucket sometimes. I think it might actually have kicked it right now, so I'm gonna turn them off. I don't know how it looks on camera, but the pixel's pushing the colors a little bit, but they're definitely, they match the stock ambers pretty exactly. I don't know, I think it looks pretty good. They animate out. All right, let's see how bright these are. Pretty bright. Find out. I think it's dark out, I guess. I don't know if they're ultra bright, but I'll be able to find out next time I'm towing. That's kind of bright here. But, you know, it's really about seeing how far it throws and all that good stuff. Lock. Unlock. Not sure what I was expecting, but I kind of thought when they said animation there'd be more than that, but for the startup, but that's fine. I mean, it looks... Well, it looks like when I've got the cab lights on, they come on in reverse. And then when I put it in drive, it all goes away. But do my cab lights stay on when I put it in drive? Maybe it won't let you do it. All right, well, I learned something new. If I got the cab bed light switch on when reverse comes on, it kicks on. So that's good to know. All right, guys, if you like these mirrors, check it out. There'll be a link below. Big shout out to Boost Auto for hooking it up. Really appreciate it. It was a pleasure working with them. They've got awesome customer service and real joy. So check them out. Other great stuff in their catalog. I hope to take a little peek in their catalog too. But until next time, may God bless you and keep standing up for what's right.